Here's what we're doing today. I'm going to try a little pizza operation. We got a cheap $5 on sale Ale Haas, I believe, or House, however you want to pronounce that, pizza. Some of you parents are going to say, why on earth not a homemade pizza? Well, at this point, first chance at this, I'm just going to give this a whirl. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time and effort and ruin a pizza, so if I ruin a $5 pizza, oh well. So here's our setup for the day. What we're going to do is we got the charbroil over here, and as you can see down in there, I have a smoker box, and we got some mesquite and some hickory chips in there. We'll see how that goes, along with a pizza stone. We're going to get this all fired up and set up, but I wanted to give you guys kind of a view of the setup. And the side over there is a trusty Lodge griddle plate. Don't have one of those. I love them things. Get yourself one. But I'm going to get this set up, and I'll get back to you, and we'll see where we're at. As we got the pizza stone on the barbecue, we got it fired up, all 4 burners going. I don't have a trust that thermometer, but we're going to go with it today. So bring it up to about 400, 450. You can kind of see some flames in there maybe. See our smoker box down there. I'm going to shut this thing down, shut the lid down, and we'll wait till this sucker gets up to about 450, 500, and preheat the pizza stone. Throw the pizza on, see what we got. The pizza's sitting on there. I'm going to haul this little sucker out there. See if I can do this without dropping it. Kind of add some fun to this video, hopefully. And get out the door. We're not quite to temp, but I thought it'd be kind of interesting to watch kind of a little more action. Get through my curtain there and see what we got. And everything I read, they're telling me to warm this sucker up for about 10-15 minutes. So as you can see, we're sitting at about 2 1/4. So we're going to hang out a little bit, and I will get right back to you. Over there, you can see we got some pretty decent smoke rolling around, and you can't tell obviously on the video, but I get a little smell. I put mesquite and hickory in there. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to keep that to 500, but I'm going to try a little technique. I'm going to shut off the 2 middle burners so we don't have so much direct heat underneath the pizza stone. And we're open us. As you can see, we got some smoke going in there. Kind of hard to tell, the chips burning there, but we're going to slide this sucker on and see what we get. So I'm going to leave this and check it because I can't help myself. I always got to look, but I know I got to shut this lid, get this sucker back in there. And like I say, we're sitting at 500 degrees according to that temp. And again, probably not the best, but I'm kind of trying to make this simple, make it fun. So I'm not going to use a electronic temperature probe at this point and get all crazy. But as you can see, we're getting a lot more smoke. And I'm really smelling my mix of hickory and my mix of mesquite. So kind of recap what we do. Not trying to push anybody's product, but kind of cuisine art. I ordered it off of Amazon with the big spatula. I know there's a name for it, but I'm drawing a blank right now. And the stone basically cost me about $20. That. The chip box you can see back down there. I don't want to open up right now, but as I kind of showed you guys earlier, picked up at local hardware store. In my case, it was Menards. I think it cost me a whole $7. And this some wood chips, and we're going to see how this turns out. So I will see you all in about 7 minutes. We're still sitting at roughly almost 500 degrees. Got a spatula to kind of help me out here too, to kind of see what's going on here. I did try making one of these cheap pizzas in my pizza oven, kind of acted the same way, but I want to show you our progress here. So as you can see what we got here so far, and kind of a nice brown on the edges. I'm not convinced I'm really happy with that middle yet. That's why I kind of wanted to sit it down, turn it down a little bit, and let it not cook so high. And we're just going to kind of sit there and leave it hang for a little bit longer, maybe like 2-3 minutes with a little less temperature. Keep that heat in the grill. Back in this temp, looking at this frozen pizza, it seems like kind of did a trick. I stuck my finger in the middle of it. I know that sounds horrible, but just wanted to make sure it was done. And what I got going on is you can tell it's getting there, but I think on the frozen side of this, the next time I do this, I will kick this temp more towards that 4 1/4, 450, and let it hang on there a little longer. But as you can see, we're making some progress here. that's kind of a result. You can see the crust is getting crispy, and we're really getting that cheese pretty melted. I'm going to slide this sucker over a little bit. And I think that's the benefit of our other spatula. But I'm going to give this a couple more minutes, make sure that cheese is all melted. That's a great thing about these pizzas with the bigger cheese. I think you kind of tell when they're done when that cheese is all nice and melted together. But I will be back. Thanks for watching. Going over 400. But I think we are going to give this a whirl. I know there's somebody out front that I need to visit with, so I kind of in a little more of a rush, but kind of see that pizza is melted. Oh, fairly nice. Did check the temperature in the middle, looking good. Everything's kind of fairly melted together. And I don't particularly like mine all burnt. You can definitely smell that hickory and wood taste, but let's slide this sucker off, see if we can make it in the house, and we'll be back. Watch us going through this right now, see if I can get through the door. Luckily I had the door open, so I'm going to go up the stairs and I'm going to drop this thing off, let it cool a little bit, and I will give you an opinion and an outcome. Slide that on the cardboard, and there it is. Looks like kind of folding that pizza up, but pretty nice and golden brown. I think the temperature switch worked. Still hot, wanted to get that shot before I cut it. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes, cool down, and I'll cut this sucker and I'll let you know my opinion on it. Separate it, and got some on the plate here. And I'm going to get some of my favorite stuff right now, a little Frank's Red Hot sauce. If you can see that again, feel like I'm pushing everybody's product, but kind of love some of this stuff. You got to give it a whirl. So I'm going to throw a little Frank's on this one slice here. Hopefully it's not too hot, but let's give this thing a whirl. Now guys, I'm really actually, not to toot my own horn, but really kind of pressed so far. Usually when I wipe my face, but you do get a little bit of smoke flavor by doing it. I know it's a little oil flavor. I'm kind of bad about putting a lot of cooking oil on my grill. You can see that, but otherwise a great smoky place. Really should give it a try. Again, this is a gas grill, 4 burners. I started out kind of hanging around that 400, 500 level. I think, yeah, in a frozen pizza you'd want to go 4 1/4. Give it a little more time. Heated up the grill with the stone on it. Brought that up about that 450, 500 temp. And I turned the 2 middle burners down. As you can see here again, that pizza is really nice on the bottom. Overall, fairly impressed. Kind of recap of things. Just a wood chip box. You can go buy at a local hardware store. Mine's cast iron. Cuisinart pizza stone, and the big spatula. And there we have it. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, goodbye.